Well, hey there, and welcome to this week's episode of RA Raw. My name is Lori MacLean, and if you haven't been here before, this is my YouTube channel. I was diagnosed with rheumatoid arthritis at the age of 2, and I'm now 43 years old and in my 41st year with the disease. It's here on this YouTube channel that I sit down and I talk to warriors like myself, people who have rheumatoid arthritis or chronic pain of some sort. I also speak to the family, friends, and the people who may love someone or know someone with rheumatoid arthritis, chronic pain, autoimmune disease. This channel really covers a lot of things, but it all comes back to chronic pain and chronic illness. Lately, I have been talking a lot about anxiety because that is something that I have been dealing with on a level that I've never dealt with it before. So I did what I always do, and I took the bull by the horns, and I decided that I needed to get control of my anxiety. So I've been taking classes and doing therapy and learning the root to my anxiety. So if you haven't already, please do hit that subscribe button. I'm so stoked because I'm almost to 1,000 subscribers, and my wife and I often talk about when I first started this channel, and I was excited when I got 50 subscribers or 100. And now, a few years later, I'm almost to 1,000. I have some exciting things planned for the future. So in today's episode, I wanted to sit down and talk about something that is somewhat mental health. Well, it is. It's completely mental health related, but it really could apply to everyone, not just those of us with chronic pain. The things that we tell ourselves in our heads, that self-talk, the chatter that's constantly going on in our own minds, and it's about ourselves. I think one of the best examples of this is when you look in the mirror. What do you say to yourself? Is it things like, oh, my skin looks horrible today. Oh, this hair, I hate my hair. Oh, if only my hair was straight. If only it was curly. If only it wasn't so frizzy. There's so many things that we say to ourselves throughout the day. We don't really take count of the things that we're saying. Going back to the mirror, some of us may say even harsher things than what I described. It may be things like, I hate you. You're useless. You're lazy. You're stupid. You'll never amount to anything. You're worthless. You don't matter. Some of us say those things to our reflection, to ourselves. That's not helping. Of course it's not helping. So I want you to change what you say to yourself. But first you have to take account of the things that you're saying to yourself. Take note of that chatter. Pay attention to what you're saying to yourself. Journal it. Write it down. Just speak openly and honestly with yourself, the things that you're saying. I think you'll be surprised at how hard you are on yourself. Recently, I heard someone say, don't say the things to yourself that you wouldn't say to someone else. And I thought that makes total sense. Why do we think it's okay to say such horrible things to ourselves? I know I look in the mirror and, the self-chatter that I have is, I don't know where it comes from, honestly. But I'll look in the mirror and I'll say, you're not losing weight fast enough. You need to be this, you need to be that. My ears are too big. My nose is too small. If only I had a top lip. Things like that. When you hear that every day, think about those things. Think about the things that you're saying to yourself and how you are demeaning yourself. Would you allow another person to treat you the way you treat yourself? So when you are diagnosed with a chronic illness, chronic pain, something that completely comes in and changes your life, something that makes you feel as if you are no longer worth anything. Maybe because you can no longer work. We tie so much value into our job, into our career, how we make a living, when in actuality, that's not who you are. That is not who you are. So when you're diagnosed with a chronic illness, you may look at yourself and that self-chatter may get worse than it was before. You may start saying such horrible things to yourself. But please, no. You're not making it any easier by calling yourself down and saying these mean, nasty things to yourself. Instead, try looking in the mirror and saying you have extreme value. You are worthy. You matter. You are important. You still have purpose and you still have value. Try saying those things. See how you feel after a week, 2 weeks. It really does make a difference. I have recently started saying a mantra to myself. I am a good person, and good things happen to and for me. That phrase has changed my mindset so much. It's helping to ease my anxiety, and it's something that I say when I wake up first thing in the morning, over and over and over and over again. And as I'm drifting off to sleep at night, I say it again, over and over and over. I am a good person, and good things happen to and for me. You can adopt that if you want. Just remember to go easy on yourself. We are so hard on ourselves when we have pain or when we have a chronic illness like rheumatoid arthritis. We need to remember that the words we say to ourselves affect our entire body. So I want to leave you with that today. As I said, just take note of what you're saying. Write down some of the things that you're aware of, because we say them in the background of our mind and we don't even realize that we're saying it. Everybody, take care. Have a fantastic week. And I will see you next Sunday for another episode of RA Raw. Bye for now.